Hi, this is Gurinder Singh. I have done my master's MSc Mathematics from IIT Tirupati. After that, I am in the teaching field for more than 3 years, you can say. And I'm also mentoring students and teaching students at Vedantu in one-to-one classes. And in today's topic will be linear equations in two variables, grade 10 topic basically. Okay, we are going to start the topic. It is basically a 5-10 minutes lecture. This is just an introduction. So in linear equations in two variables, we are saying actually when I'm talking about linear equations, basically the two things first it will come. The first is, one second. Yeah, the first one is variables. We have some variables and we have some constants. Okay. Okay. We have some variables, we have some constants. Okay. Okay. What are my variables? My variables are basically whose value is always varying. It means value is changing, right? Something which is not fixed, I can say that is variable. So the value is changing all the time. Okay. So what are my examples? What are my examples? You can say my examples are X, Y, Z, D, L, M, right? These are the notations basically we are using in mathematics. Okay. Small letters X, Y, Z, and all, right? These are the basic notations for the variables. Okay. Variable is something that has changing its value. Okay. Okay. How it's changing its value? Basically, if I'm telling you this equation, if I give you this equation, and if I give you this equation, or let me write down one more, or I give you this equation. If you look at carefully these three equations and you solve for x, then in the first one, value of the x will be 2. In the second one, value of the x will be 4. Okay. And in the third one, value of the x will be 5. It means value of the variable x is not fixed. Value of x is not fixed. It is changing. It is changing. Value of x is changing. Actually, it is depending upon the equation, which equation you are solving, right? So it means, so these are called my variables. You can put anything, okay? You can put y here, you can put z here, m here, right? So I don't know what is the value of x. Yeah, once I solve it, I will get to know, right? So value of x can come 0, it can come -1, 3, 2, but at the end, before that, it's a variable. And in an equation, if they are saying solve, then you have to solve for the variable. Okay. Okay. Now the constants. What are my constants? In mathematics, constant is something which always have a fixed value, a value which is not gonna change. So constant is not changing. Okay. So I can give the examples. What are my examples? What are the quantities that are not gonna change? Not gonna change in any situation, basically, right? So you can say 2 minus 1 under root 3 pi, right? Like this, everything here, you can say e, right? Exponential. These all are basically the numbers. These all are basically the numbers, right? So every real number, you can say all real numbers are the examples of constants. Okay. These all are constant. Constant is something which is not going to change its value forever, right? Okay. Let me move to the next page. Let me add some more page. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm saying, we have some constant, we have some variable. Okay, let me mix them and make something. Okay, okay, I take 2 and I take one variable x, and I take plus, and I take 5, and I take y here, right? This is basically, and I place equals to, for example, if I'm saying equals to 10, right? What I'm doing, I pick some constants, numbers, I pick some variables which have the varying value, which basically the value is changing, right? And I mix them like this: 2x plus 5y is equals to 10. Here plus minus, these all are operators. The operator is telling you what will you do between two terms, right? And this is basically 2x plus 5y is equals to 10. It has two variables. What are those two variables? X and y. Two variables and have some constants. Okay, 10 is my constant, y is my variable, x is my variable. 2 is not constant right now because it is with x, so it will be coefficient of x. 5 will be coefficient of y. But this whole equation is called linear equation in two variable. Okay, linear means it should be power 1 here only. It should be 1 here. Okay, if I place 2 here, if I do like this, 2x square plus 5y raised to power 3 equals to 10. So now this is not a linear equation in two variable, because linear means variable should have power 1 only. Okay, so this is not linear. This is in two variable, but it is not linear. And okay, this, okay, I'm placing, okay, let me erase this. And I'm saying this is 2x plus 5y. Okay, this only. So this is not a linear equation in two variable. Why? Because there is no equal to. An equation, if you want to make an equation, then equal to should be there, right? Before placing equal to, this thing is called expression, or you can say algebraic expression, right? You have some constant, you have some variables, and you do it like this. Okay, you place like this by some operators. This is algebraic expression, not a equation, right? Equation always forms when you involve equals to. If you are not involving equal to, it will not be a equation, basically. Okay. So my general equation, ax plus by, okay, plus c equals to 0. This is my general equation, general linear equation in two variables, basically. Two variables, x and y are there, equals to is there, and linear powers only, okay, x raised to power 1 only and y raised to the power 1, no problem. So this is called linear equation in two variable. And one more thing we can discuss at the last, what are the solutions? Okay, we can discuss about the solution, but I think I need more time then. But I can tell you the one thing at the last, how a graph of a linear equation look like. So remember that a graph of a linear equation in two variable is always a straight line like this. This is basically a one second, sorry. Yeah, this is basically a graph of a general linear equation in two variable. It means ax plus by plus c equals to 0. Okay, this is the graph of this linear equation in two variable. Okay, And always remember that linear equation in two variable always have infinite solutions. Always have infinite solution. Why? Because it's the equation of line. It is a line. So, and line have many points on it. Like, right? Lines have infinite points like this. This point is also a solution of this equation. This point is also a equation solution. This is also a solution. So there are many points on the line are the solution of this line or this equation. Every point which is satisfying this equation, okay, ax plus by plus c equals to 0, and that pair is always a solution of this linear equation in two variable. It will always be a solution and it will be lying on this line, and pair is always x comma y. Every solution on this equation look like x comma y. Okay, and okay, this point is something else. Okay, I'm saying 2 comma 3 like other point. This is not a solution of this equation. Why? Because it is not lying on this line. If a point is a solution of this equation, then it must sit on that line. Okay, these points are sitting on this line. That's why these points are solution of my equation. So remember that linear equation in two variable has a graph of a straight line, and straight line always have infinite solutions. Okay, in this case, so that's what all about. This is a small lecture of 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed this channel, then please do it now, because class 9th, 10th, 8th content is always posted every week on this channel. Okay, so, and please on the bell icon as well, so that you never miss from a video from my side. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. So I think I should end the class. Okay, so thank you so much and bye bye, all the very best.